Man, this is lifestyles of the poor and unfucking fortunate. But I tell you what, but bitch, we got views.
Right. It's I got some shit. It's all I always say. It's like that. I'm not gonna do it this time.
How you gonna do it this time? How you gonna do it this time?
It's every time. It's I got some shit. I got some shit to say to podcast, man. We're back like we don't stop because we never do. Y'all know me. My name is.
Fuck you, Squint.
That's right. R.I.P. Whizzle Fizzle.
Whizzle Fizzle.
Forever and always. With me tonight are two of my favorite rappers on the fucking planet. We have O.N.E.
Yep.
We have Plague the motherfucking Predator.
Who that is?
All right, that's for you guys. O.N.E. Welcome back.
Always a blessing.
Both of you did. That was for y'all. That was for y'all. Be sure to talk. Yeah, be sure to talk on that mic.
My bad.
You guys have seen one on here a couple times.
Yep.
And right, absolutely.
And now you see me on here a couple times.
Finally,
What the fuck you talking about?
Finally, we got Goose Gossage himself over here.
It's number 2. Hold on, get another round of applause for that, my nigga.
Asking you shall receive, my friend. PlaygDaPredator is been a friend of mine for a number of years, man. I mean, he's fucking family to me, like real talk. He's like my brother, and I haven't had the opportunity to talk to him as much as I've wanted to over the past 7-8 months. We've been busy doing this show.
We in this bitch.
You guys have heard us mention his name multiple times in his association with Show Improve over the years, and how close he's always been to us, even on one's behalf. I'm pretty sure one's mentioned him on a couple episodes he's been on.
My dog,
right? And I had to beg him to join us this evening.
He lying.
I am. I did not. I actually just went to his house. And
he just asked 1,000 times.
I did ask multiple times, and I was denied multiple times. I was told every excuse in the world as to why he didn't want to come over here. One night I called him and he said, "Nah, bro, I got to get my hair braided first."
Hey, should be what this nigga want me to do? Come out? You know what I'm saying? Just come out.
You probably waited to get your hair braided and then put on that thing and the fucking hat.
I did that this time.
And your hair is probably freshly braided.
I mean, it is what it is, bro.
I guess sometimes.
My hair don't color coordinate with the outfit.
I need a haircut so bad. They know that because when they watch episodes and I have a hat on my head, they instantly know that I need a haircut.
Man, fuck it.
Fuck it, I know. But I don't have that same mentality. I don't even wear hats a lot. Really just on the show and it works. So what's been up, man? What you been up to?
Man, chilling.
Just chilling?
Chilling, watching the kids grow up.
Man, I pulled up
some future NBA players.
You sure the fuck do. So we didn't get to have this conversation. I pulled up on Plague real briefly the other day, just whoop-de-whoop type shit, and I pulled up on him and then gave him a proper invite to the podcast with a date and everything else. But bro, when I pulled up, he was in the driveway playing ball with his boys.
Man, balling.
And we have watched each other's families grow for the past almost 20, like long fucking time. And I remember when he's got 2 boys, and I remember when both his boys from Pampers grown, and your kids are currently how old?
14 and 11.
The 14-year-old is as tall as you.
Man, about to be taller than me.
He's like Lorenzo Ball. He looks like Lorenzo Ball, bro. He got the fluffy fucking. His hair was bouncing as he had his shirt off in
Lonzo Ball.
Bro,
Lonzo Ball.
There, thanks. There it is. What I say, Lorenzo?
Yeah,
one of the Ball boys. Bro, I pulled up though. Mellow Ball. That's it.
No, that's Lorenzo's the little bit.
Fuck, dude, I don't know, man.
Lonzo's the oldest. Yeah.
Lorenzo's still in.
But when I pulled up, I noticed Plague in the driveway playing ball with a few other younger gentlemen, one of them being your oldest boy, bro. And I thought he was a grown-ass man, bro. I really did. I pulled up and was like, who the fuck are they? Who's he playing with? Like, I thought it was Bryce or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought, most.
Yeah.
And it was your boy, bro. And they didn't say nothing to me on my way in or out.
It's crazy because this nigga went to sleep.
I didn't want to get beat up.
I'm looking down on him. And I woke up the next morning, I'm looking this nigga in the eyes like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Tall, dude.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, the oldest one, man, he's fucking tall. He looked like a fucking basketball player when I pulled up. I was like, Jesus Christ, man. I thought he was going to dunk on you and some more shit.
Man, probably soon. You ain't going to tell us.
Soon.
No,
not yet. Not yet.
Ain't got it in yet.
Not yet.
Yeah,
man, I still be giving them the business. Them niggas think it's all games and shit. They like, oh, we young. We think, man.
Ball on daddy. They ain't beat you yet?
Not yet. No, I ain't going to say they ain't beat me. But we've played hundreds of times, and they probably won a couple.
When Plague's the asshole friend of mine that I've had for numbers of years that laughed at me as I had multiple girls being born, and I fucking hated him for having multiple boys.
I never laughed. He was just mad, and I never, he jealous. I don't know what the jealousy is from though. All the kids are beautiful. It's good.
You know what's funny to me? Other than O.N.E cutting his hair, we look at the exact same.
Yeah, right.
When I sit at this in the earlier, I don't know if it's out yet or not, but Rail, shout out Rail. Rail was here with us. Rail was here with us earlier, and I started to say that, and I don't know why I didn't. Yeah. But we all look the exact fucking same.
I mean, look, I see the resemblance.
Right?
Yeah, I see the resemblance.
But nobody's aging. It seems like everybody outside the crew is aging like a motherfucker, bro. But I'm
Them niggas need to get on that CMOS.
Okay, yeah. So Plague has been when I went to, are you ready for this? When I went to his house the other day, and I've said it multiple times within the first, how long we've been going? We've been going not even 8 minutes. And I've literally said it multiple times. I've known this kid for almost 20 years. And never has Plague been one of the people that been on like supplements. Yeah. Or like if we was working a younger years and we were working out and shit, he'd never take like pre-workout shit, none of that shit. And then even like through our rap career, if we were kicking it and it was like drugs or anything like that, Plague's not that guy. Like he's smoking trees and drinking goose or effing all the time. Like this is what it was.
Yeah.
And I went to this motherfucker's house the other day, dog. And on the table, like his table, he has his like layer, right? He's a gamer and shit. And his brother got studio and shit, but he's got his layer. You know what I'm saying? You been to Plague's house? You ever been over? Yeah. He's in his little layer, and on his main table right there was this like fucking center thing on the table that was full of like vitamins. Yeah. Like I didn't look at them out of curiosity and was like, ooh, what are these? Like I didn't think they were like anything other than vitamins. They were clearly fucking vitamins. Yeah, yeah. I start picking them up and I'm reading them, and then they just get weirder. Like every fucking bottle I pick up, they have like a fucking different name. And I say to him, what is all this shit? And he's like, oh, bro, that's and he said that word. He just said sea moss shit.
And the black seed oil.
Bro, listen to
oil of oregano.
You want some?
No.
So, Plague, what are the benefits?
Hey, shout out to my nigga Styles P, bro.
I done heard of
fucking Pharmacy for Life.
I have as well.
Get on Instagram and follow Pharmacy for Life and go get you some of that shit.
I'm with you, one. Like, I've heard of it, and I've seen people participate in those types of things, but the shit looks fucking absolutely disgusting. Some of the shit, but they be
most of his
it.
pills though. Most of his pills though. You know what I'm saying? You just take them. Okay. But I mean, you got a couple of liquid shits. But man, you.
Oh, bro, the sea moss I saw. What the gal had it on a spoon. And it was like jelly.
No, my shit's in capsules though.
So what
does it do for you?
Man, you listen. It's so much.
Make
shit.
dick hard like Rockwalla.
It's so much. No, they got the new love capsules for that though. But no,
I'm glad to know you're up to speed.
Man, listen, Pharmacy for Life with an F. Pharmacy with an F. Check it out.
Yeah, tell them to cut the check.
Check it out.
Right. So it's just are they dietary supplements? Are they fucking like what are these type things? Are they they enhance your mind, your anxiety? Like you give you a better heart rate? Like what?
It enhances everything, bro.
Everything.
Everything. Y'all just got to get on there and check it out, bro. Listen, I don't remember shit well, so I ain't gonna finna get on here and tell you all the shit I don't know, but I can tell you where to go.
Oh, you can make shit up. Nobody's gonna fact check you or anything. I'm not. People in the comments may, but
I'm not gonna make shit up. That's whack.
So you still making music, Plague?
Am I still making music? Every once in a while. Whenever I get some motivation.
And the only reason I'm asking them this is because, I brung it up earlier. We sort of brung it up earlier when Rail was here, but that was kind of like a shit show episode because Rail surprised the fuck out of us when he showed up here. It just made my day. But we made the most of the situation and just had fun with it for an hour or so. But we talked about music a little bit on that again, I don't know if that's out yet or not, just the way we do the show. But PlaygDaPredator has always possessed, I would say, just like you, O.N.E, one of the most amazing cadences that a artist can have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
agree.
The way that you guys, and Plague's a little different because when I hear you talk, I can hear you rap. Like you almost rap in the same tone you talk.
Yeah.
But Plague's tone changes slightly on a mic, I would say. It's not that it doesn't sound natural, because as soon as I hear him, I know it's Plague. Right. But he's been my friend for 20 years. And I've heard every fucking piece of material he's ever recorded, probably. But when I started the show with this particular segment, I said I was sitting here with two of my favorite rappers. And that's not no bullshit. And it's not like a joke. Like, you guys have always been two caliber artists that I've associated myself with because of y'all's two talent. It was Plague aside a little bit more than which that he was my friend, and he's been my friend, but so is one. But you know what I'm saying? Like, our relationship based off talent-wise, without the friendship, I would have associated myself with these two gentlemen solely because of their talent levels. Like, I would have gravitated towards these two and wanted to make moves, something. We would have been shaking something. Mm-hmm. But honestly, it really started with not so much the substance of what y'all was saying, but the cadence of y'all's tone. Because if I thought y'all were saying the wrong shit, or if anybody did, you can fix that.
Right.
Always. But a delivery is something that can change or go away or develop over time. Yeah. But you guys' shit is the most natural shit, and even X amount of years later has never changed. And I think I said it when one first started coming back around on the show. I applauded his cadence. And B. Howard's another candidate sort of possesses that, but his cadence isn't like y'all's. Y'all's is more deep, more baritone type shit. You know what I'm saying? Just a much deeper tone in y'all's voice.
Right.
And when I mentioned to you one, I know you remember this, I said that there's a couple of people in my life that I've specifically heard female consumers applaud their tones.
Yeah.
And I clearly left Plague out of that category by accident. But you also are one that I've heard females say, I like his voice. You follow what I'm saying? Yeah. And the two that I mentioned previously was O.N.E and Young Zane remember Young Zane from like not Young Zane. Was it Young Zane? I guess it's Young Zane.
Yeah, Young Zane was.
Yeah. That was Zane too, right? That was Lil Zane. Young Zane's the Nashville guy that was
Zane.
with. Yeah,
I was thinking about Lil Zane.
Yeah, Lil Zane's who you're talking about. Now, Young Zane is like used to be with Top Dollar and that kind of shit. Monster fucking artist, dude. Dude is a fucking beast. Yeah.
Distinct voice, though.
Distinct, very, but also very deep, like baritone, real deep, especially for a white boy. That shit was fucking super deep. But y'all's three cadences are three particularly that I've heard females, even amongst themselves or maybe whatever, in comments on videos we've posted, applaud the way y'all sounded. And that's something that's not easy to obtain. You know what I'm saying?
Man, listen, I appreciate it, man. That's a secret weapon.
Right?
Yeah. That's the secret sauce.
But you got to use it.
You got to use it. Definitely got to use it.
One, I know you're starting to push more content out. And,
man.
And if y'all, surely by now they've seen it. Let me think what day it is. Friday, we could probably put this out. Yeah, let's do it like this. We'll put this episode out on Monday.
I'm with it. Yeah, let's
right?
get past this weekend.
But with that being said, one's new visual comes out this week.
Yeah. And it's just hard as a motherfucker.
Very.
I mean, I'm excited about it.
The visual is whatever. It's not even, and I shot the visual, and that I'm not trying to get flowers or nothing. When this comes out, if you don't watch it, you'll be able to listen to it. Right? Are we gonna put that up? Yep. We should put that up.
Yeah, we'll put it up.
We'll put it up like on streaming platforms. Maybe give it a week or two or something before we take it off the visual aspect and then shift it to the audio. Right. But my point is, when y'all hear this guy back on wax for the first time in how many years?
6, 7.
And this will be the first recorded content that everybody's
crazy.
got to see or hear, correct?
Yeah.
Oh.
And the nigga ain't fell off at all.
And I love that you came in so quick with that comment because, bro, it is literally this boy ain't missed a beat.
Man,
bro.
at all.
It's like he's just hasn't stopped. It is the exact same one that we had back then. It's the exact same cadence, but he is now
Listen,
There's so much more substance to what he is saying.
Always. Listen, talent always. Like I said before, talent is always gonna stretch, and I just I don't even see myself as you know what I mean, that right there. But I know I can be creative, and that's my whole point. I still want to bop. You know what I mean? I still want to go at it, but I want to be creative at the same time.
Man, fuck all that. Listen, we met in Hooters, right? You was talking about that shit. We met in Hooters.
Shout out Plague. Plague's drinking tonight.
And this nigga, bruh, that was the first time I met one.
Just a little bit.
When
I feel like you're sliding out.
Hooters. And
really? The day we all went to Hooters?
Yeah, that was the first night we met.
We recorded a record that day.
Nigga. And so I was listening to this nigga shit, and I'm like, he one of them ones. For real, for real. As soon as I heard him, I'm like, he one of them ones. Man, all that modest shit he doing right now, fuck all that shit, man. He one of the best niggas in the city ever that I done ever heard. Period. Point blank.
Appreciate that, family.
Well, I'm glad that the new record that we played for Plague right before we started, that hit you with that same stride. Because to be able to take that amount of time off and to come back, and I'm telling you, it's great that we're
supposed to though.
Exactly, but I love that we're being able to talk about this here on this Monday episode, to where the video is going to come out in a couple of days. Or tomorrow, or whenever the fuck. We don't have a solid date. This week, I promise. Today's Monday. It's coming out this week. May come out later this afternoon. Who fucking knows? But you're going to see it soon. And when it comes out, I promise you, you will have so many people giving you the same response that me and Plague just gave you. Because, but with all that being said, it's your turn. Is like you come over here, Plague. I know you, bro. You've always been, like, the first time I heard Plague as probably a 14, 15-year-old kid, he was amongst 4 or 5 other rappers, right? Part of a group. Plague by far, amongst the school, the town, me, anybody. Plague stood out different than them cats. To me personally, I'll speak that much. And he knows that shit. That's why I gravitated towards Plague immediately. But, bro, since you've been here tonight, off camera, for a couple hours now, we've listened to a lot of records. We listened to a handful anyway. We introduced him to Leroy Biggs. Mm-hmm. You know, he heard One's new shit. We put him on a few of Chad's new records. And I've literally heard out of your mouth more than one time that this is the type of motivation you need to be more active.
This is the shit that kept me active back then.
And this is why I've been begging you to get here for the past 65 episodes.
I feel you. And
it's the exact reason I do the same with B. Howard. He gets frustrated at me because when I come at him, I'm like, bro, you got to pull up. And he's like, man, I just rather wait till, you know, I got something going or I got something to promote or I got this or I got that. And I totally get it. No fucking shame to B. Howard at all. That's my fucking brother and I love him. He knows it. But what I try to do literally is make y'all provide these motherfuckers, because you guys all that come here repeatedly and I have this type of relationship with, I don't have no desire to do it no more personally. I'd rather fucking beg y'all to do it.
I feel you.
Because we watch so much fuckery out here make it and strive and do. We all sit and watch TV like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Or we hear the radio and we're like, what the fuck? And it's not even about that. Like being on TV or being on the radio. Mm-hmm. Nothing. But you guys hold so much talent. Plus Chad Arms, plus B. Howard, plus anybody that I've repeatedly said these things about. You guys have what it takes to make as much noise as you want.
Yeah, we're about to make it.
One's there. You're there. I know you're there. We've been talking for weeks. I know I can get you there too, to where you're just as hungry again. Because I hear it, dude. I've heard you say it, and I'm not trying to like get all personal on you or nothing to like preach to you. But Play, you want motivation, Bubba? Come the fuck through, because I will fucking feed it to you as much as you can take it, dude. Ask one, dog. I'll be your biggest cheerleader if that's what you need. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. We'll make beats. We'll fucking figure it all out. We'll fucking make videos. Whatever I got to do to put you in front of these people again, I'm fully committed, dog. Just put that Show and Prove t-shirt back on.
Nah, I got you.
But
I got you.
You know what I'm saying, Bubba. Like and it's there's been hella people come through this show. Some new, some new artists, some established artists, whatever the fuck. And none of these motherfuckers watching nor listening right now, none of our fans have ever heard me talk with this much sincerity in my voice towards two particular people. And I swear to God, I wish there was one more here, and his name's Brandon Howard. Government name. Don't give a fuck. I swear to God, because you type motherfuckers are the ones.
He one of them ones.
One of them ones. Perfect example. That's the perfect term for who, from this day forward, moving forward, when we talk about someone that obtains that type of talent that either needs to be encouraged, pushed, motivated, whatever, they will be referred to as one of them ones.
One of them ones.
Facts.
Facts. Love it. Stamped. That's my boy Leroy would say. But yeah, I think this could be a stepping stone towards that direction, Bubba. Before you know it, you have a goddamn EP out. Before you know it, you a couple visuals and you right back relevant.
I've been plotting on them the whole time over it.
Right? How could we not, bro? Like I said,
I've been plotting on them the whole time.
dude, Plague has. I know
got something for him.
I know he's got the same text messages of me. Like the show started last July of 2021. He probably has text messages me from February 2021 warning him this shit was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I manifested this shit for so many months before we pulled the trigger and we took off. And once we took the fuck off with the help of Chad and everybody else associated with this show, we ain't stopped. And we can't. We won't. Because this is what we're fucking supposed to be doing. Me, anyway. And if I got to drag y'all motherfuckers into this damn light, dude, shit. One be coming through a few times for me now.
It's super happy, man, because I got so many plans and I got a blueprint for something. I mean,
Yeah, you do.
Me and you rap, but that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking forward to. Like some things happen to where I can put the music together. I got songs out the ass. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm able to focus on some other things and put some other things in place. You know what I mean? So that's the shit that I'm excited about. Of course, the music too long.
Of course.
Yeah.
Hey, I got some different shit for you, fam.
Go ahead.
I got some different shit for you.
What's that?
I got a song that a chick is singing, but I want you on the hook. I want you on put a verse on that for me.
All right.
Have you heard
Send me the beat, man.
the latest Lucid Chrome release that's available on iTunes and stuff like that, featuring PlaygDaPredator?
Have I heard that?
Perfect example of why I want this dude to rap more.
Man,
And the song, like a former hip hop artist talking toughest critic, the song is not an absolute banger. It's not. It's a dope song, dope record with him and his brother.
right.
Great combo. I love it. I wish they would like officially do something together and take off with it. Like if I got to have this same pep talk with you and your boy at the same time, I'm not scared. But it gave me that. You know which one I'm talking about? It's fun.
The Good Influence shit?
Yeah. Nah, is it?
I think.
It's going straight to the hotel.
Yeah.
That fucking
And
record.
see, this the thing.
Oh no, I have
Squints,
heard that.
You have?
I have heard
What?
that.
Squints what?
Squints is like me. See, that's some. It's more like on some young nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and I was kind of,
But you adapted.
man.
And
That's-
bruh,
And when I listened to it without you know what I'm saying, like my mindset of you know what I'm saying, fuck all that young nigga shit, because you know I'm past all that shit. But I'm telling you, bruh, that shit is serious.
That motherfucker is hard, man. I ain't remember. You know what I'm saying? I ain't remember which one you was talking about.
Man,
but when you
that-
did that melody. Yeah, I know. What
Right? When you heard me do that, we going straight to the hope.
Yeah.
So, because that song, like he said, that young,
I don't think so though, man. I think
it does. I think it's a perfect
no,
example of
I'm saying,
that.
I don't think it's a young song though.
No, the difference between his brother and him, huge. It's a huge difference. But Plague, the way that you strategize and sort of you make it work for you without like bossing them around.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like to me. Like honestly, like when I
Yeah,
sit
'cause
the whole
I try to adapt more to what they
what
doing,
they
you
got
know what I'm
going,
saying? Yeah.
and I've always noticed that. I don't think I've ever told you that, but when they make beats and they start records, you let me hear them records. Like I've heard their stuff, like before, after, middle production, same shit. But the things that they include Plague on, or he chooses to be included on, it's the same. It's not like they made a beat for Plague and Lucid sung a fucking hook on it. You know what I'm saying? It's complete opposite. It's like they had an idea and wanted Plague to be a part of it, so Plague blessed it the way he knows how to what they had.
Yeah.
And the shit works. But god damn it. Dub 3030. Do you know who that is?
No, not by the name.
Shout out that guy. And along with, remember him?
Man, you know I know who that is.
That guy?
You know I know who that is.
Coop, take off on him. Take off.
Remember that guy? Know who that is?
DJ Logan Garrett. Yep.
DJ Coop, home.
Between all those drops I just played, there's no fucking reason why we can't find some Plague beats and get you back working. So the campaign starts now.
I got you.
You got me.
I got you.
I think that's where it starts, though.
I might have some.
Yeah, and I know Chad does, especially when it comes to Dub. And Dub, no shame to any of the other drops we just played, Dub 3030 is probably hands down my favorite producer right now, which is strange for me
I
to
just
say
need to
that.
be around this energy more, bro. That's
You
all.
always have the invite.
Oh, dude.
Your family, like regardless, like, and ask one. It's not about like one pulled up the other night. How long we sat here a couple hours, literally, and did not record shit. Like it's not about that when it comes to like the people I talk like this to. Like Jesus Christ, y'all both know what it is with me, man. Like if this is all you got to do is pull the fuck up over here or meet him here or what the fuck ever. Come here and vibes, catch a vibe, man. Hang out with the energy that we all know.
I'm finna set up. I done went and got the laptop and everything. I'm finna set up.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I'm finna set up. You know, the little studio and shit.
Yeah, that's an imperative point too. Because Chad once already brung the studio here.
Yeah.
That's how we record the visual that you guys are about to get. No, you didn't record that with Chad, did you?
Yeah.
Did you? Here?
I re-recorded it.
Dude, we're figuring it out.
Yeah.
Regardless, like that's my point though, Plague. What we used to fucking
You know one though, one's a perfectionist. That's one thing I love about that nigga, bro.
For real.
Oh, he is, bro.
Some
Hey,
niggas get frustrated with that shit, but I'm like, fuck it. I feel him because I'm looking at it from an artist's perspective, and that's how he look at it.
my guy, the visual y'all get is the second one because we did one, and one said he's like, bro, that ain't it.
Yeah.
And I worked on that motherfucker for hours. And I was like, damn, bro, are you sure? Like, it looks great.
That's
He's like,
one,
nah.
though.
But look, this is what he said, Play. He said, Squints, it ain't that it don't look good, bro. It's just not it.
Yeah.
And
I wouldn't
gotta be
feel
perfect, bro.
My energy, man.
and I'll speak for him. What we were giving y'all probably still ain't it. But he knows I'm not a movie director. And with, we're figuring this, we're building it as we fly it, as Lex likes to say.
Yeah, the whole thing is to go through this process.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying, together. And
Hey.
honestly, it feels to me like since it's been so long, it feels to me like, you know what I mean, like it's getting it from the mud again.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
I love that part of it too, man.
Yeah.
Like,
So I'm with that.
That's my motivation.
Bro, that's crazy.
Like, real
because
talk.
We in here right now, nigga, and it's like the shit ain't changed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's like when we was doing this shit, whenever the fuck we was doing.
That's it, bro. Like, that's the thing me and Chad sit around here and talk about all the time. And then when we incorporate, when one's here with us, it all makes so much sense, man. The only thing missing nowadays is Worm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Peace, man.
And that's the most unfortunate part of our story. But
Also, man, let me say something real quick.
go ahead.
I want to say, man, shout out to my family real quick, man, because
Absolutely.
I mean, got some things going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put our business out there like that, but y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I love y'all, and we're gonna make it through this.
For sure. Prayer sent, Bubba. You already know.
So,
And Yeah, y'all send one up for my guy. He's juggling, and he ain't no circus act. He's a man just like the rest of us. But it goes to show you though that he knows over here he can step away.
Man, listen. My first time up in here though, like ass probably, shit felt so comfortable. Probably the same feeling, you know what I mean, that you got. But it was just one of those things. Like, damn, this shit familiar. You know, it take you back to, you know what I mean, to the beginning. You know what I mean, to give you a different type of vibe. And with everything being so genuine, you know, it just hits different.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like earlier when we were talking with Rail, and we were talking about show and prove, and we were talking about, I think he said like, why the fuck didn't y'all ever make it or some shit like that?
Now why we stop?
Why we stopped? That's what it was. And it was we all answered pretty much the same way. You know, life got in the way. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? In one aspect or another, at the end of the conversation, it's pretty much life got in the way for a lot of us. Yeah. Not bad things, not good things. Some bad, some good, some great, some horrible. But when life got in the way, we all never lost contact. There was never no beef. There was, you know,
literally life.
It was literally life.
Yeah.
Luckily, through all of it, you know, Show and Prove took a good 3-year break. Good 3 years. It's completely dormant, like right at 3. And luckily, through those 3, I still had relationships with each and every one of them. More so than any Plague. Because me and Plague, I mean, he's out here close to me, and I've known him the longest, and it's a different kind of thing, man. Like he pull up for kids' birthdays and shit. I pull up for his kids' birthdays, and you know, it's just that. So, but it would be more like family reunion, like tonight, man. Like Plague seeing one tonight. When's the last time y'all saw each other?
Man, it's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
But I promise y'all, I know you do, and that's unspoken, bro, because of the bond we all have. You know what I'm saying? Really. But I promise the people watching and listening that now that I've got them in the same room again, that they'll see each other within a week.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I fucking guarantee it. Here, there, wherever the fuck.
Listen, I need to pull up, man. I need to holler at the bro, man. Tell him stop hiding, man. I'm coming, man.
He's supposed to have been here.
I'm coming.
Who you talking about? You talking about Lucid?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm coming for you.
We trying to get him on here, man. Lucid be chasing them hoes.
The nigga got the beats. The niggas
be chasing them hoes, Lucid. Sit your ass still. You got kids yet?
No.
Keep them out of that shit.
I try.
We know that's when it's over, guys.
Man.
Don't.
Yeah, don't put that on them, man. Don't put that. Where the wood at? Fucking knock on everything, my nigga. Whatever.
We know that's the fucking. That's either make or break you at that point, dog.
You ain't got it.
I had my first one and thought I was gonna go off of it. And then nah, man, that was a big speed bump.
Man,
this shit's gonna be crazy, man. I'm excited.
This is gonna be exactly that, and I think that's what's great about tonight's episode. This particular little segment is that y'all see my boy One back here because we promised y'all. I promised you guys that y'all would be seeing a lot more of him.
Believe that.
And whatever, I think my exact words on that episode, the one-on-one with One, great title, by the way. I said, I will do whatever in my power to make him come over more and hang out with me. With his help, we will do the same with Plague. Yeah. Like, we're family.
Here I am.
But we've been a family for a long time, dude.
Yeah.
And you guys get to, you'll get to hang out with Leroy. And Leroy is a different.
Hey, that nigga's fucking crazy,
bro. Leroy is a different type of kid, man. And he's a youngster. Like, Leroy's 23 years old.
Yeah, I heard him.
Right? And
that nigga, hey. Anyway.
Yeah, I want
he's one of them ones.
Yeah,
he's one of them ones.
Yeah, definitely one of them ones. Yeah, you can't be around this and not have it. All has to come back together. Like, I want to hear you on something with Chad and something with all of you, like whatever the fuck.
We're gonna do one of them things, you know.
I said that I will rap again, Play.
I know you will.
But the only way it's gonna happen.
Where that blunt at though?
It's in my hand.
Let me hit that.
It's out. The only way that it will happen is if Chad or One writes it. I'm not writing. I'm not a rapper.
I got one for you. What you want, 12 or 16?
Whatever you want me to rap.
Shit, I got one that's about 50 bars.
I don't care. As long as it's for me to rap and you want me to rap it, I'll rap it. How fucking dorky did I just sound? And you want me to rap it?
No, we're gonna get on that. Hey, y'all ain't even talk about that money train though. That was the other one we all did.
Bruh, I talk on this podcast like I can't rap.
Yeah, we've been on that money train.
I promise, if I wanted to fucking still be an artist, I could fucking make records too.
No, yeah, we're gonna do that.
And I could promise, I could do all that same shit. Like that's not what I want to do. I just don't have it in me no more. And Chad, dude, I would never be a better rapper than Chad.
Man, Chad is hard. Man.
Chad is the best.
That's crazy, bro.
Period. Like fucking, hey, dude, that boy amazes me every time he hits my inbox.
Been like that though.
Always the most slept on artist in the planet has to be,
and one of the most hardworking motherfuckers.
And Plague, bro.
Ain't nobody gonna outwork him.
I have hit the new album, Dedicated from Chad Arms, is coming really soon, before the end of the year for sure. Right? It's finished. He hasn't said that. Don't even know if I'm supposed to say it, but it's done. Maybe a little tweaks here and there, but these next 13 tracks that you will get from Chad Arms off Dedicated, 13 or 12, either, are the best 12 or 13 records you've ever heard from Chad Arms. 26 albums later, 700 plus songs, and the last 13 to 15 that he's recorded are by far the best material he's ever done, in my personal opinion. I'm pretty sure Don would say the same. Oh, fucking A. And you guys think you guys have slacked? Like, come on, guys. If you guys are hungry, let's eat.
Yeah.
I hear you.
And if I, like I said, dude, I would be the biggest cheerleader. Get me some pom-poms, all that shit. I don't give a fuck. Whatever the fuck I got to Google, whatever I got to YouTube, whatever I got to do to figure out, all I ask is that y'all help me quit my job ASAP.
Hey, nigga. That's
I'm
what
trying
it's
to quit.
about, man.
Hey,
Fuck working.
Shout out to Plague, the one friend I've ever had that's never had a real job.
Man, this nigga tripping. I've had plenty of real jobs.
So he says. Oh, yeah, he has.
I got a real
Million
job right
percent.
now. I got
Nah,
3 of them.
you
Fuck
do.
what he talking about.
You own a business currently too, right? Don't y'all
Yeah,
have the
yeah.
cleaning shit?
Yeah, bro.
Which is
I'm
dope.
trying to do everything. I'm trying
Why
to
not?
get into flipping houses too. We finna do that this summer.
I just want to get out of doing what I'm doing. I've came to a parallel in my life.
It's
Or I'm-
coming though.
It
I'm
is.
one of them niggas, bro. Whenever I come up like I'm talking about doing,
Everybody coming.
everybody's coming with me. You know what I'm saying?
You know who told me that I was going to make it now? That changed everything. Me. Real talk.
That's real shit. I
When
like that.
when I got fed up with doubting myself.
I like that.
But I did it from a different perspective. I did it as an artist. You know what I mean? I was striving as an artist, always trying to this or that or this or that. And now,
I always knew you was gonna do something like this though, bro.
wish you would have told me earlier.
So like, look, when we used to do the shows and shit, and this nigga used to, or anybody else's show,
Yeah.
and this nigga used to host them. You could see whenever he was hosting the shit, bro, it was like it was different, yeah, and it was natural as fuck, and he would kind of get a different spark about that shit.
Yeah, and I used to literally go out of my way to try to host events. I really would. Like I wanted that opportunity. Shout out to Joe Major. Whoever mentioned Joe Major earlier, that was real, wasn't it? Yeah. Shout out Joe Major, best fucking party host I've ever witnessed in my life, other than Finesse the Boss. You remember Finesse?
Yeah, I remember.
Hell of a host. Shout out Finesse, man. I love her. But yeah, it's always been something. It's like I said, man. Out of high school, I was like, dude, how do I become a DJ on the radio? That's what I want to do. Shout out AG for 92Q. That's who made me want it.
Man.
I called in one night and I said, AG. He said 92Q. Da, da, da. I think it was 92, whatever the fuck it was, but it was AG. I know that 1,000,000%.
Yeah.
And I said, dude, what do this ain't? Don't record this. I'm not calling for a request, but I have a question. And he was like, what's up? And I've said this on the podcast. I said, what do I got to do to have your job? He was like, what? You mean like be a DJ on the radio? And I was like, yeah, man. I was like, I love what you do, man. I was like, I just love it all, and I want to be a part of it. How do I become what you do? And he said, go to college. Get a degree in communications, radio broadcasting. And at the time, I just dropped out of high school. So I said, fuck, let's go try to rap.
It's over with for that.
I mean, I was already rapping, but it was more like, okay, now it's just rap or bust. You know what I mean? If I don't get a deal or get the fuck out of here.
But it's crazy how time go for one, and how technology is.
Yeah.
Like that shit.
We evolved with it all.
It came all the way back around.
Everything evolved as we grew older. Everything evolved, and we just grew up, man. Got grown. Like, I didn't start talking like this when I was fucking 25.
Yeah, I'm on some other shit now, man.
Right? Yeah. Life's different, bro.
LLCs and shit.
Right? Got that.
My
Show and
nigga.
prove.
Got that.
Believe that.
Yeah.
Stamped. That's a copyright too. We need to get that stamp, man. I keep telling these boys, but whatever. But I don't know,
Nigga,
man.
We would have had this type of mentality back then, bro.
Yeah, but it can't be like that all the time. Like, this is something I have to tell Chad, and you're probably like, whoa, I didn't mean nothing by it. When you talk like we coulda, we shoulda.
Yeah, no, yeah, we definitely.
But we didn't.
Yep.
But
now we
why
gotta
we at where we at though.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
So it's not about what we didn't do or what we should have done. It's about what we can do and what we're gonna do.
Right.
Yeah, I was more on like you niggas lucky. We wasn't on that type of shit back then.
I'm with you. No, they are. They're lucky.
Man.
When it all crumbled is when it should have went through the roof.
Yeah.
And when Worm got home, that's when all this started. That's when everything started back. With ChadArmesTV, with Chad, with Lex, with me, any of it.
That was a spark.
That was the time it started.
yeah, we was talking about doing some music.
Of course. Plague, I'm sure you had conversations with Worm when he got home. Did you talk to Worm at all?
No.
See, I didn't have the opportunity to see him. And I hate it to this day.
Yeah.
I have literally DMs between me and Worm where we talk about the show. And I talk about getting him and Don on the show together. I thought it would be a knee slapper. You know what I mean? We're just back and forth. Bubba. And luckily, with all the unfortunate events that happened between now and then, Don has became a part of this show. And Don, without him knowing or not, is like one of my best friends like you guys. Like, I love that dude. And I wouldn't trade anything for everything except Worm being here with us.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. But I know that every time we hit that button at the beginning of every episode, or we get that picture over there on the wall in frame, like, they know what it is. Like, that shit's unspoken. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've had people come at us trying to say that we ride that wave or some shit. Like, give me a fucking break. Like, this is our brother.
Yeah. Like that, and that's the part they don't understand.
They don't. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers was close. You know what I mean? Like in different. It's crazy because there's relationships.
Yeah.
Outside the relationships that we didn't even know about. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you cool with? Oh, this person, that person. You know what I mean? So it shit run. Those roots are deep.
Deep.
Yeah.
That's fucking right. I would have finished that sentence for you if I wouldn't have been chugging that drink of fucking effing vodka by PlaygDaPredator. Shout out F and cut the check 50.
Shout out.
Does he still own that? He sell it for millions of dollars.
Got a little bit. Stock
Yeah,
in
that's how you do it. You build those brands up and then you sell them with a small percentage of equity that you
knows,
hold forever.
Man, because
knows,
that
though?
vitamin water hit though.
Yeah, he sold that shit for like $200 million. I watched something about why he started that. The vitamin water.
Yeah.
And he said it was because one of the G-Unit crew, like in the late night studio session, went over to the gas station, like from the studio to buy some water. And when they went in there, the water was like $3.50 a bottle. It was like, some fucking fancy shit, Fiji or some shit. And 50's like, why the fuck am I paying
Yeah.
$3.50 for a bottle of water
That's what
that's
type of
just
shit we need to be on.
it's just bottled different. Like, we don't know where it comes from. It may taste just a little different, but there's no telling what they do to it to make it taste like that. He's like, why not fucking just have the same, like, bottled water that all these other cats use and put some flavors in it, some nutritious
That's what type of
flavors.
shit I'm on, bro.
Add some vitamins in that motherfucker.
Right.
I mean, shit's going to make you this, that. This for sleep deprivation, this for, being super tired or needing energy or whatever the fuck they did. I don't know. And then flip it, sell it for $2.19 a bottle, opposed to $3.50, and sell gazillion of them and make $200 million. I probably just blew that. I just made all that up, really, but
we get
sounded right.
He made the flip.
Yeah, big bag,
Made the flip. Yeah.
big bag.
Hey, that's like
But I'm pretty sure he did the same with that, with the effing.
that's like Dre though. That's like Dre with the beats, man. He went crazy.
On beats?
and he went crazy.
Like just owning Beats.
Yeah, he sold them joints, didn't he? He sold it to Apple, didn't he?
Oh, the Masters. Like Masters?
No,
Help
the
me out. What are we talking about?
headphones.
The Beats headphones. Sorry. Phew, Dr. Dre makes Beats, so I'm like, what were we talking about?
Them motherfuckers.
Yeah, him and Iveen cashed the fuck out for that too.
Man,
For sure. That was a big bag. Big bag.
the biggest bag.
Also with equity and longevity type shit too. To where
After he already made all that money off that shit.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Golly, what about that? And there's some type of documentary that I have seen, and they're talking to Jimmy Iovine, and they're talking about Dr. Dre. And Jimmy Iovine tells you the story about how they decided to put out Beats headphones. And it was like the dumbest story ever. Like they were just sitting around like trying to think of a product they could put out. They'd sort of, corner a market.
Right.
And be relative enough to their current brands to where they, can capitalize off. So obviously you're leaning towards music and that kind of shit, but you can't think of that one thing. Fucking headphones. And they kept thinking about how the nicest headphones were the biggest and bulkiest and ugliest. So they designed fucking, high quality fucking dope ass headphones that everybody wanted. Sure enough.
The quality is dope.
But then they sold a shit ton of them, made a shit ton of money.
Yeah, I paid $300 for them.
And then sold the company. They got rich off the company. They got rich for the second, third times in their life off the fucking invention.
Yeah.
And then sold the brand
Big bag.
with equity still to this day.
Wasn't a Billy?
What the fuck?
Billy?
Probably so. Has to be close by now. It's funny that Dre isn't the richest than Jay-Z is. They say Jay-Z's the richest.
I don't know about that.
Billion?
Man,
if Chad was here, we'd
That
go to
that deal alone. I think that deal alone was a Billy, man.
Bro,
I think so.
But Jay-Z's in a lot of shit though, bro.
big boy. He's a Billy for sure. And I know Rihanna.
Of course, we'll never know for sure, but I would be willing to bet to say
Kanye
Jay-Z
West.
probably laughing at everybody else's money.
Kanye West, Jay-Z, P. Diddy, billionaires.
Diddy too.
And his
Diddy on the low.
But Kanye West more than Jay-Z, I think, actually. We were just talking about Jay-Z.
We ain't even talking about what's mine is yours.
Right? So then you talk about female. Beyonce, billionaire.
Jay-Z still with, by the way.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident she's a billionaire.
Man,
Kanye was with Kardashian.
I'm just saying Jay-Z currently with his
But
bitch
the Rihanna is now a billionaire. I do know that. Like official, like $1.4 billion is her net worth now, or what she's worth, or some shit.
Yeah, she's out there.
Rich bitch. Man, ASAP Rocky.
Shout out to ASAP.
Yeah, ASAP did that right. They finna have a baby, I think.
Yeah, I believe so.
But they say Rihanna made a lot of bread off lingerie, man.
Man, she got
Lingerie.
Hell yeah.
cologne.
Yeah, perfumes and that kind of shit.
She got all that shit,
She
bro.
got the skincare shit now.
Yeah, cosmetics, that kind of thing. But whatever I was watching recently about her hitting that billion mark, it said that like I can't remember. It's like Plush or Lush or some shit. But it like a real high end fucking lingerie brand that she launched. Women fucking love. They wear all like Victoria's Secret, but just her brand.
They love everything, man. I got fucking shoe deals and everything.
Right, amongst other things,
Fenty.
like you said. A Fenty. Oh, the Fendi deal.
Fenty,
Yeah,
I think.
Fendi.
Who knows?
How old did we just sound?
Who the fucking knows?
See what's dope about this episode opposed to many others. We did this actually the other night with a stranger, so I guess this comment really don't make much sense. But when we sit here for 49 and a half minutes and don't go to commercial,
Right.
did you win any money, Play?
Who knows? I'm checking.
Play don't even know what day it is. He don't even remember what he bet on.
Nah, I don't.
I don't know, man. This episode,
Shout out to FanDuel though.
FanDuel,
Yeah.
that's where your bag
DraftKings,
comes from.
Bet, MGM, all them.
Shout out to Plague was an early influencer in my life when it came to online sports gambling.
Hey, we need to. I need to pick your brain on that right there.
I can contribute to these conversations. I can't say that I can help, but I can contribute for what it's worth. But Plague has by far won way bigger bags than me, but I've won a few in my day.
Bro, I'm telling you, that's the new wave.
Yeah, only way to get on nowadays is through gambling or lottery or inheritance
YouTube.
or
Especially if you know about
lawsuit.
this shit, man.
Or YouTube. Squinches
Or
on the way
YouTube. That's it.
up. I got
Nah,
some shit to say.
when it comes to that, YouTube is not our answer.
Says who?
I mean, it's going to be a revenue, a stream of revenue, but
listen
it's
to
a platform for what we do.
Man, you got me fucked up.
This show is much bigger than
There's a lot of
A
niggas
YouTube
that
show.
only eat off YouTube.
absolutely hundreds of thousands of them, dog. I can name 20, 30 of them in different shit that you've never heard of, and you can do the
why
same.
can't you be one of them?
I'm not saying I can't, Bubba.
I'm saying you will. I don't even care what you're talking about.
So, no jumper of the South.
No, hey,
That's what it is.
shout out to Adam.
I got some shit to say. Yeah, shout out Adam 22. Shout out to No Jumper. I love that shit.
Yeah.
I love it. I love Adam 22 and his smart ass ways. I love how he handles his show. I love his guests. I love the way he presents his show. I really do. I love the Snapchat stories that pop up where it's him sitting at the desk like a news anchor or some shit. The way they do that is the way this should be done.
Yeah.
Like the way we started this is not what you see right now.
Will be done. So you got to change them words. Will be done.
Exactly. Like that's the next step though. You know, like we went from go to episode 1 and then watch the episode when Plague's here and just we said it a million times. Just look at the progression.
Hold on. What episode we on right now?
69.
So look. Episode 100. I got to have my nigga.
That's good. That's a good point.
Spoke it
Yeah,
into existence.
one has been on 2 so far. We had what was the first one called? I don't remember the name of the
I'm
first
gonna
one.
come through too. Episode 100 featuring
100 could turn out to be something spectacular.
bruh.
Because we've talked about doing a show. We've talked about putting a show together and using some of the people that's been a part of this show. And think about that for a minute. Because our friend Leroy Biggs is fully capable of shaking this motherfucker all by himself. But then we mark in our friend Chad Arms and O.N.E. and maybe sprinkle in a little Plague. And then maybe some of the previous guests that's been associated with this show, because we've had a lot. Then you're talking a nice event, hosted by myself, of course.
Yeah, you are.
You know what I mean? I got some friends that are DJs. I got, a lot of people that's been on this show. So something's going to happen with that. I don't know if it'll be episode 100. I hope it is.
Squints and
lit.
friends.
Huh?
That Squints and friends.
We got started planning it now though. See, we got 30 episodes.
The 100 episode though got to be some fans.
It's going to be epic. It's going to be some fan shit. And we've talked to like y'all know our sponsors by heart by now, but we've talked to Fish House Borough about doing some meet and greet opportunities in the future where we do some live broadcasts and maybe have some fans out on like maybe they win opportunities to come sit at the broadcast with us at the restaurant or something, or we sit at the bar. Like there's opportunities for us over there to set up shop a different way.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Plus, we got one more thing that I cannot put out there without Chad. Okay. Chad has to be here for that. But
shout out Chad Arms.
Shout out Chad Arms. But the next one I tell y'all about is the one. Yeah. The show has always been the one to me. Like, I think the show, like not the podcast, but us doing a live show. Right. I think for Leroy to do a home show is so important right now. And I know Sonny's fully aware of that, and I'll shout out Sonny, that's my fucking guy. But I think we have to get Leroy on stage here in Nashville soon. It has to happen. And however that has to happen, if it's episode 100 or whatever the fuck, it's going to happen on my behalf somehow with the help of Chad and everybody else that y'all see over here. But what me and Chad were talking about is even better. But we'll save that for after the thing.
Chomping at the bit.
Right? Look, we're at 55 minutes. Plague, I love you. I'm so fucking glad you finally came over to hang out with us.
Me too.
I really hope that, like I said, I'm going to put this out with the quickness, make it episode 69, so y'all will see this on a Monday. One's new video is coming out this fucking week. The 100 Shots freestyle from O.N.E. himself. Right here from I Got Some Shit to Say Studio. Shot and edited by myself. I did the best I could. We hope y'all fucking enjoy it.
Shit's crazy.
It's bananas. But I'm gonna go ahead and say it. We got more coming out from one that we've already talked about. I don't think we said it on camera, but there's
right after that.
multiple.
Yeah.
And it's coming. Yeah. But I'll go ahead and say it. Play's gonna have some visual for you very shortly. So even if I gotta make him write a verse and us film it over here. Whatever I gotta do to showcase these cats.
This summer's finna be crazy.
The what is?
This summer.
Summer.
My bad.
It's okay.
See this nigga? Okay.
What? Dude, we do it all the time.
Good.
So Plague, your homework before you come back next time is to at least watch 3 full episodes. I'll let you choose of I Got Some Shit to Say, the podcast. And the next time you come back, your comfort level will be through the roof.
My comfort level is already through.
Fuck yeah, it is. That's what I love about you. Look, man, it's showing proof to the dirt over here, man.
Yeah, man.
O.N.E, PlaygDaPredator, Squint
I love y'all
615.
niggas, bro.
Fuck yeah, man. You know what it is. I'm just glad you finally made it over. Now we got to get him back over here. But I'm literally just going to stop this episode. No sponsors, nothing through this. Shout out to fucking South Nashville Heating and Cooling. My motherfucking guy, Mark Gray.
Mark, man.
Guy Healing. Who else we got? Fucking Strike 'em Promotions. And goddamn Fish House Borough. Shout out to the sponsors. Shout out to the fans. I'm really fucking happy. It's a family affair tonight, but I'm letting y'all go to tell them what me and Chad was talking about. So it's I Got Some Shit to Say, the podcast, man. Yeah, we out of here. Pow.
R.I.P. Wizzle.
Yeah.
Forever.
But bitch, we got views.